Hello and welcome to Baka-Talk, the podcast where we talk about anime, manga, weird stuff on the internet, and occasionally, very so often, we'll have a guest on. Which is today. Mainly just today.
We have a guest?
Yes, it's me. I'm back again.
It's me, Mario.
Second week in a row.
Back again.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, I am Sir Boom, your host, and I'm joined by Pyrolus,
Hello.
and I'm joined by Weez.
I am now a normal, regular co-host again.
Yes. you
Yay.
are. And we're joined by our special guest,
Maya.
Maya.
You forgot what to call.
I forgot her name.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We have a alleged woman here.
This is my girlfriend.
I wasn't going to let him know
Allegedly.
that I was a woman. I was actually just going to pitch her voice deeper.
Oh, okay.
Post-production.
This is my boyfriend.
I told you.
Told you got custody of him last week.
I did.
Speaking of which, how did that case go for you?
It went fine.
Yeah, we have it all sorted out. There's a whole
Did
non-disclosure
you get the
agreement.
book rights?
No. I don't know what that is.
What, you don't listen to our podcast?
I have
Before.
a while ago.
I realized something.
What?
Weez is lucky
Yeah.
because he has nothing,
Yeah.
which means that she's not dating him for anything. Because if they got
Exactly.
married and got divorced, and he had to split half his stuff, half of nothing is still nothing last I checked.
I know, if I
That's
married
true.
and divorced her, then I would end up in a better position.
Exactly.
If she gets my book rights, she gets negative dollars. It's great.
Yeah, she has to take on, like, what, 10 grand worth of debt or
Yeah, she
something?
also has to finish all my novels.
Oh, that'd be so great.
That's why-
that would suck.
That's
Yeah.
why you're marrying her. That way you can divorce her and make her take on all your work.
Yes.
Nice
And
plan.
it's like, hey, you this YouTube channel's yours now.
What a
Get
what a bad
successful.
lad.
We actually literally talked about this last night.
We did.
Oh, her taking over your YouTube channel?
It was a
Kinda.
joke.
Was? Dang.
He thought you were serious.
Rip, I have to
thought he
work
knew I was
again.
joking.
Congratulations, you're a
Aw.
female anime YouTuber now.
One
I
of
need
many.
to finish Code Geass.
You do need to finish Code
And make
Geass.
it-
That doesn't have to do nothing with you being a female
Yes,
anime
it does, because then I
YouTuber.
can make a video on it.
Exactly. I should finish Code Geass and make a video
So
on
you
it.
You
got
did
two-
finish Code Geass.
I did. I should watch it again.
You got two options to be famous as a female YouTuber. Either show your face or show an animated face. As long as you look like a woman, they don't care.
Good point. It has been proven many a times.
You'll get views.
Yeah.
If I were to do that, I would do an anime face.
You'll get views.
I mean, we could also talk about the other showing thing, but we don't talk about that on this podcast.
well, I mean,
We'd never talk about OnlyFans.
Never.
We've never had an
Ever.
episode
Ever.
where we
We're too
ever
good.
even mentioned that.
never.
we are too good to talk about that site.
Too much of a goody two shoes we are.
Yes. We don't support OnlyFans. But if you click the link in the description.
All right, so
You'll see
let's,
my favorite artist.
Yeah.
let's get over the rambling. So yeah, it's good to have you on,
Thanks.
and yeah, we'll be asking you lots of questions.
I will
and
have lots of answers.
All-
Hopefully,
the
you'll be
questions.
giving us some good hot takes on the topics we're going to be talking about.
I hope so too.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to dive into our news, our one and only news topic for today, which is the Crunchyroll Anime Awards.
I didn't know this was a thing until now. Like
Me
today
neither.
now.
You said that last year.
I did?
This-
Yes.
Okay.
I guess I forgot about it.
I actually didn't know this was a thing.
Well, that's because you
So-
just got into anime.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, do you even use Crunchyroll to watch anime?
No.
Okay, there you go.
What do you used to watch anime on?
This is something that she has in common with you, Violas.
Does she also pirate?
Maybe.
You pirate?
Yes.
I didn't know that. If I would have known that, I actually would have had you on for the discussion that we're going to have next week, which is piracy versus non-piracy.
Okay. I just used one website.
What's that website?
If I say it, will they get shut down?
I've said my
There's
website
a
many
slight
times.
52% chance that they might get shut down.
I've said my website many a times.
By the time this podcast gets popular enough that people would hear it and shut it down,
It's going to be shut down anyways.
you'll have something else to watch it on.
Okay. It's called WCOforever.com. or something.
Wow, how the heck did you find that?
Friends for Martial Arts.
I
Do you
see.
have, is it low quality? Because if it's low quality, go to Anime Kisa. They have a lot of stuff too.
Most of the anime is dubbed, sadly.
So
Go to Anime Kisa. You got dubbed and subbed.
we did watch all of Bakano on Anime Kisa.
We did.
They
Yep, we
added the
did.
OVAs to there.
They did?
Yes,
We gotta
it's
watch those.
great.
It is.
We watched the
We watched
OVAs
Oh, we
on
did?
Anime
Yeah, we
Kisa.
did. We watched them on a shadier website
Oh,
yeah,
we
we
did,
did.
yeah.
because Anime Kisa has it now. They just added it like a couple days or
Yeah.
Weeks ago.
ago or something.
Yeah, use animekisa.tv for better quality and subs.
All right. I'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go over the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, and we're gonna give our takes on it. Mainly, it's just gonna be me and Weez, because we're the only
Yeah.
one to watch modern anime.
Quick takes.
Unless, have you seen any modern anime?
I've been watching Demon Slayer.
Good enough.
That'll be on this.
Somewhere, probably. I'm guessing best animation.
I've been reading
Probably.
some manga that's modern.
Nice.
Nice. So when
All
they're
right.
like best animation, you're just like, yes, the manga animation was fantastic.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that manga kind of poo-poo. I don't know how it got that category. but okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what topic or what category you guys want to go with first?
Should we just start from the top?
Should
I think I'll start
from
from
the
Sounds
top?
like a good idea to me.
Anime of the year.
Is Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1.
Do they have a reason?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Just as it. The nominees were 8686, Jujutsu Kaisen Core 2, Ranking of Kings, and then Attack on Titan, Odd Taxi, and then Sonny Boy.
The only thing I've seen from this is Odd Taxi, and it was really good.
I have seen Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, and I've heard 8686 is really great.
I'm guessing Attack on Titan was really good.
Yes, I really hope Jujutsu Kaisen Core 2 was going to get it, but I guess I could argue that Jujutsu Kaisen was better than Attack on Titan in my opinion.
Hmm.
But I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't get what I want.
Well, I've only
Anytime.
seen the first like 10, 12 episodes now of Attack on Titan, so
Yeah. All right.
I have no opinion on the third season.
Next one, best animation. All right, there it is.
Demon
You call it.
Slayer.
Easy.
Oh, it's
Demon
the
Slayer.
movie. Oh, I love the movie.
Huh.
Yeah, it is. It's the Mugen Train arc, but it's not the movie,
It's not. It is the 6-episode special that they did.
which I think
Nice.
is still just parts of the movie clipped together with maybe 1 or 2 extra scenes or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
All right,
So
I'm mad
basically
about
the
this
movie.
one.
That is kind of unfair because this is a movie.
Right.
I'm mad about this one because Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Part 2 was on here, and Vivi Fluorescent Eye Song is on here.
There's a lot of really good animation.
How did Demon Slayer get this over
Demon Slayer's
Vivi?
really, really good though.
But have you seen any pictures for
I've
Vivi
seen
Eye
some
Song?
clips of Vivi. It depends.
Like the detail.
It's hard to. It's weird. I feel like this isn't really fair because the Mugen Train was a movie, so I had a movie budget.
Yeah.
I like how Ms. Kobayashi's maid is on there.
That's amazing.
Did you know that got censored in China?
What hasn't been censored
No,
in China?
they censored it in the best way though. You know the one dragon that has the huge opais?
She's gone.
No,
Oh.
her opais are gone. She's flat chest.
Nice. I'm about to watch the Chinese version.
That's some pretty epic
The weird
censorship.
part is, part of her, literally, I hate to say it, but part of her character is her huge opais because
what I
That's like
about
part
those
of the
characters.
jokes and stuff.
yeah, that's
in
part of the
this.
jokes because that's her actual flame storage area.
So when they're. The story just makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make
That's
any sense.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right, so
How is flame storage area when chest so small but frame so big? I don't understand.
So yeah, it's not surprising that Demon Slayer won Best Animation, but I haven't really seen any of the other
Yeah.
ones.
All right, so best opening sequence. Attack on Titan season.
Okay.
Final season part 1. I'm starting to see a
Trend.
a trend.
I do really like the Yaosobi Beastars opening song. I don't know what the visuals are like, but the song's great.
Vivid Vice was amazing for Jujutsu Kaisen.
I have to say, Odd Taxi's opening was a vibe. It was so unique.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think I know how
Dragon Maid was
gonna go.
pretty good, but I don't think it was probably best.
Yeah, I haven't seen Attack on Titan's opening, so
All
whatever.
right,
Best ending sequence.
probably Attack on Titan.
It is the
Demon
Demon
Slayer.
Slayer.
Yep, train again.
Are they?
What?
Wait. So are they? Okay, this is the ending song, right? So
Yes.
this is the Lisa song.
Yeah, which makes
This
sense.
okay, ending sequence doesn't really. Okay, I don't know what the ending visuals are of the episodes because the movie just had credits.
Yes.
And that's
Yeah.
the only time they played that. So I don't
I
really know
would
what
have
it
much
looked like.
rather have seen Beastars or Attack on Titan. I haven't seen Infinity, and I have not seen Nana.
Ooh, real?
Or
Nice.
yeah. Huh. That's odd. Okay.
I think I pretty much know how the rest of these is gonna go.
Okay,
Yeah.
so best boy, which is a really dumb category. But
OG from Ranking of Kings.
Never mind. That
Okay.
kinda-
I've heard this show is really good.
How did that get over? Okay, the rest of the cast, that makes so much sense. The rest of the cast was Senku from Dr. Stone, Adokawa from Odd Taxi,
Otokawa is really cool.
Ken from Tokyo Revengers, Izumi from Hiromiya. I don't know how to say that.
I've heard a little bit about
then,
Ranking of Kings.
Manjiro from Tokyo Revengers.
I've
Okay.
heard a little bit about Ranking of Kings, and the main character is like really likable and stuff. So
I hear it's very much like Full Metal Alchemist.
I've heard it's like a fairy tale that gets really dark. Like,
Yeah.
like it's like a brutally realistic fairy tale in
So
this
like
like
the
weird
original Brother of Grimm's, basically.
world. All right.
Maybe. Best girl.
Best girl.
3, 2, 1. Nice.
I don't know who she is. She looks
Nabara
bland.
from
I keep
Jujutsu
hoping-
Kaisen.
I keep hoping it's gonna be people I know.
Sad. How did they not get
How did they?
Comey?
Yeah. How did Shoko Komi not? What?
How did they not get the general from that 86, 86? Like, come on, silver hair,
That's
soldier's
blue hair, bud.
uniform. I can't see that well from here. Either way, soldier's uniform. That's all we need.
True. I don't know. I'm pretty.
I'm
happy
really
with this,
surprised
though.
it wasn't Comey.
Nabara is great. All right. Best score.
86.
Demon
Figured that was coming.
Demon Slayer got
Why?
all the like
Production.
production stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's because it was a
All
movie.
right.
I know it was a movie. It's like super unfair.
Best director.
Odd Taxi
I'm
did have good
guessing
music.
is going to be
Attack on Titan.
Probably.
Odd
Odd
Taxi.
Taxi.
Oh, I
Nice.
like this choice because Odd Taxi's, except for one part of it, it's super tightly written script with like every scene is really
Yeah.
important. So best directing for that's cool.
That is amazing. I'm just happy to see something other than Attack on Titan and
I know.
Demon
like,
Slayer.
Seems
All right.
rather repetitive.
This is gonna be Demon Slayer.
Best.
If you know
character
anything about
design.
Crunchyroll, you will realize that their awards are very competitive. Not competitive.
Repetitive.
Repetitive. Yes.
Best character.
Let's go for the thing
design?
that everyone likes.
Oh,
Jujutsu Kaisen. I was wrong.
Nice.
Cool.
I can go with that. Although I kind of think Vivi had better character design.
I'd say so because of the eye stuff I've seen.
Yeah. Although they were robots, so they're pretty like emotionless and stuff.
That still makes for a good character, I'd
So,
say.
it does.
So this is like there's best boy and best girl, which is like a different category from best protagonist and best antagonist.
Yes.
It's like it's such a weird like thing, but
Watch the best protagonist be the one guy from Demon Slayer.
oh my
Probably.
goodness. It is
Otokawa,
Otokawa. Let's
nice.
go. This is fair. He's a really cool character.
Isn't-
He's a taxi driver and
You get way too attached to Walrus Man watching that show.
yeah.
Isn't that the one that was getting hunted down because he accidentally deleted the app?
You can't say anything
No.
because I can't have it
Yes.
spoiled.
Yes.
Okay.
He was. He does get like hunted down by gangsters.
Guess what? You're gonna
Not
have
a
it
big spoiler.
spoiled eventually if you listen to this podcast at all.
Yeah. You better.
Anyways,
better
let's
watch
go into best antagonist.
antagonist.
I'm guessing it's gonna be Eren Yeager.
Jaeger was an antagonist?
Oh, wait. Best protagonist? Check out the nominees.
I cannot!
Check out the
Wait!
Check-
Hang on a second. I'm supposed to be checking out.
check
best
out the
protagonist.
protagonist nominees. Eren Yeager. He got both.
That doesn't
What?
make sense.
He
Oh,
got
no.
protagonist and antagonist.
I was gonna
That makes
question that.
sense.
I was gonna question that because Jaeger is a protagonist. How can he be an antagonist?
He's kind of playing both roles right now.
Mm.
So he got best antagonist.
I'm my own enemy.
Chadna.
I was about to say, like, I'm surprised that
I
we
voted
zero
for
stuff.
Chadna.
I don't know why the ReZero stuff didn't get up in here.
Yeah.
But that's part of it.
I know. That does kind of suck.
Well, it did win a lot of awards last year.
But if it's
yeah,
in
the
this
first
year,
part. The second part.
I think it won Anime of the Year last year.
it did for the winter
So
season.
I think that automatically makes it where they can't be in this one.
Okay, Yano is hilarious
For a lot of 'em, I
but I
think.
don't think he's that great of an antagonist.
Best fight scene, I am guessing, is going to be Jujutsu Kaisen
Or Attack on Titan.
or Attack
It
on
Or
could
something
be
in Demon Slayer.
the fight with the train.
Probably train fight.
See if it's train fight.
Oh dang.
Oh,
Jujutsu
Jujutsu
Kaisen.
Nice!
Itadori.
Yes!
Itadori Yuji and Todo Ayo.
Okay,
versus
this fight scene here,
Hanami.
and it's not a spoiler. It's Yuji and Todo going against a demon, like that controls trees and plants and stuff.
Yeah.
And Toto's power, because his curse ability is he can teleport people. He can switch places with people by teleporting them. So those two dual fight this demon, but he has to clap his hands each time he goes to teleport.
Nice.
So like the whole fight thing is like put to Makare music and stuff. Like,
That's
it's
great.
really good. I don't know. I like that one.
Yeah, if you're
The
happy,
nominees.
you know, clap your hands.
Did they have the Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
They-
Wait, no, they didn't.
No,
they
they didn't even have Demon Slayer.
No.
Wow.
Dang, that's surprising.
I'm kind of surprised the Vivi one. Boruto's on there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What?
That's
Oh
great.
my goodness.
That's
All right.
amazing. Best romance. I
Let's
have
go.
no idea what they're gonna do.
Hiyamari.
Himari.
I never watched this one. Well, how did that Don't Toy With Me Miss
Wow,
Nagatoro
fruits
get
in
on
a
here?
basket.
Komi is considered a
It's a romance,
anime?
yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's a rom-com.
It
Oh,
is
okay.
a Yuri romance.
The Duke of Death and his maid. I've never even heard
Kami
of that.
can't communicate
Oh,
as
I
a
was-
Yuri.
I have heard of that.
I was thinking, hold on, I thought I was thinking Kobayashi's Dragon. I thought you said that.
That is a Yuri romance.
I know
And
that is. That's what I thought we were talking
B
about.
stars. Nice. Glad that didn't win. I have no idea what the romance in that is like, but
All right.
Wolf and Rabbit. Duh, because that makes sense.
Somebody's going to get eaten.
One way or the other, I guess.
Best drama. To Your Eternity. I hear this is super good.
I've heard it was really sad, and everyone was like, "Yep, made me cry in the
How
first
did
episode."
it not? How did Fruit Basket not win? I hear Fruit Basket is amazing.
I'm glad Odd Taxi didn't win because it's more of a crime thriller than it is a drama.
Yeah.
There is some drama elements, but
All right. Best
best
action.
action, Demon Slayer. I'm guessing.
Jujutsu
Jujutsu
Kaisen.
Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen. Heck yeah.
Nice.
Demon
Demon
Slayer
Slayer was up
is
there.
there.
Makes sense.
And Attack on Titan.
And Attack on.
And
Oh,
Vivi.
I bet season 2 of Demon Slayer is gonna win like everything.
I
Oh,
bet
that'd be great.
Best.
Best fantasy.
Nice.
That time I got reincarnated as
As
a
a
slime.
slime.
Season
Nice.
2.
What were some of the candidates? What? How did Jobless Reincarnation not get that?
That's kind of surprising.
That time got reincarnated.
People
as a slime.
love that show. Wonder Egg didn't get it either. Although that's more of a magical girl show as far as I know. So
Yeah, it's kind
Alright.
of funny to me, Slime one.
Slime
best
is
comedy.
amazing.
Nice.
Komi can't communicate.
Very nice. Although I kind of wish Miss Nagatoro got it instead. That was way more funny.
Life
than-
lessons with Uramachi Oni.
Odd Taxi had some really funny things, but also wasn't much of a comedy.
Yeah.
Best film. Demon
Demon
Slayer.
Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I like how they admit it's a film.
How
I know, now they admit it.
how did Evangelion
That is pretty
not
surprising.
get best film?
Because
That is surprising. However, I'm pretty sure the way that Crunchyroll does this is it's just by votes, right?
Yes.
Probably.
So Demon Slayer was way more popular than Evangelion.
Because Evangelion only came out on Amazon.
Yep.
Dang it!
Demon Slayer was
Words
still
Bubble
good,
Up Like
though.
Soda Pop 2 is
Demon
so
Slayer
much
was
better
good.
than Demon Slayer movie.
What was?
Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop.
I haven't seen it. All I've seen is Evangelion. It's really hard to compare Evangelion and Demon Slayer.
How? How is
like,
it? Like, they're both
They're
super good.
so different.
yeah.
Like, it would be hard to say, like, which one would deserve best film. It's really hard
well,
for me.
I'm biased, so I say Evangelion.
Yeah.
I've only seen Demon Slayer, so I have to say Demon Slayer.
Well, you're gonna watch Evangelion soon.
See, that's how most people voted.
Run.
All right, we're
Um,
not gonna go over best voice acting. Although we can go over best
Japanese and English.
In English?
Yeah.
Japanese is Yuki Kaiji
For Aaron Yeager, which makes sense.
I saw like a review thing where he said he just like completely lost his voice like after.
Yeah, he's got
doing
such
it,
a
so.
deep voice in this one. Like, deeper than most Japanese go.
They have the guy who did Otokawa,
Yeah.
Natsuki Hanai. He did a good job because he was very subtle. Like, it was a very subtle performance. It wasn't, like super screaming or whatever. He was
Right.
very like calm, but like you could still kind of tell like the emotions in his voice. So
Nice.
that was a good performance.
All right, best English.
English
David Wald?
from Skate the Infinity.
Skate the Infinity.
I have no idea. I don't know who David Wald is.
I don't know any of these people.
Me
You know the
neither.
Jujutsu Kaisen guy.
I know I didn't watch that dubbed. I watched it subbed.
I'm gonna look up this guy and see what he's done.
All right.
But we can move on.
All right. Well, moving on means we're going to go to Russian voice acting. And
Nice.
Oh, I can imagine Tanjiro just being
Goodness.
amazing.
Okay, now-
boy spite.
And Luffy.
Now I want to watch Demon Slayer in Russian. That would be awesome.
I kind of do too. I also want to watch Attack on Titan in Russian.
I feel like a reaction anime would
Just
be better
see
in
what
Russian.
happens.
No, I just want to watch any anime in Russian just to see how it
I'm
sounds.
I'm curious now. What's the German one? Okay, I want to watch. It's I can't even say that.
Rendang Cloud.
Rundung Cloud. That is for Gojo in Jujutsu Kaisen. That's a Russian voice actor. That's kind of cool.
German.
Yeah, German. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna stop butchering foreign names. I do that enough to the
You didn't
Japanese
butcher
people.
the foreign name. You just said German. Not, Russian one should have been German. That's not butchering.
What is a
that's
Castalian?
Castellan.
Hey,
don't
you
even
watched
know
a
that
certain scientific accelerator, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you watched that in English.
Yes.
Scavenger Corpse Eating Squad and DA Security Officer Darkness are voiced by this guy. That won the award.
Can you show me the pictures?
Let me see if I can. I just scrolled past it.
I know Scavenger.
He might just be background characters.
Okay, he is just background characters. I think I know the character you're talking about. Okay, I can see that. All right. Anyways, that has been our very awful take. I just realized my screen stopped casting. That has been our very awful take of the Anime Awards. So yeah, now we're gonna get into the fun stuff, and we're gonna talk to our host and actually let
Guest.
her-
No,
No, we're just gonna talk to the host.
Yes, the host.
I'm not talking to you.
You're gonna talk to us.
You said you were gonna talk to the host. You didn't say
Yeah.
I was gonna talk
Oh well,
to the
now
host.
you're gonna talk to the host. You're the guest, and so you interview the hosts.
I'm gonna talk to the host, which are these guys, and then they're gonna talk to you. I can't talk to you.
Yeah, he has to talk through us.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how podcasting works. Duh.
Well, I'm sorry. I've never been on a podcast
He's
before.
just shy of women. It's
This
fine.
guy plays
Hey,
stuff in
don't tell
high
her
school
that.
DxD.
I figured it out anyway. You can't hide anything from me, boom.
It's Lord Boom to you.
He bought land in Scotland.
Although, I was talking to a friend of mine and he was asking me when my birthday is. I got a feeling he's going to be buying me land in Scotland.
Is it the friend I'm thinking of?
Yes.
Okay.
And
He's
if it
also
is-
who called you Lord Boom.
Yeah, he also called me Lord Boom, so. Alright, so. What time is it actually? 24 minutes. We're actually going to go into a quick break.
Yes, the time
And
is
then-
24 minutes.
I meant for the podcast.
24 minutes o'clock. Here we come.
Yes. We're going to do a quick break and then we'll come back and we'll just do our full interview of a female anime
Thing.
watcher.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can call you a weeb yet. We're going to have
Not
to
yet.
decide that.
Yeah, not
Put
quite
it
that
to a
big
vote.
into it.
Yeah. All right. So we'll be right back and we'll catch you all on the other side.
At
time.
And we're back.
Hello, back. I am Dad.
What?
You're
No,
fired.
we're back, which
So-
means we are all.
I'm Dad to 3. When did I get 3 kids?
You don't have 3 kids.
And one of them's a woman? How did this happen?
Yeah.
How would you prevent that?
What do you mean?
Oh, there's
That's a very simple answer.
Isn't it like eating more meats?
Boom doesn't like it when I state facts. He cuts them out.
That's exactly where we're gonna start up the recording again. Anyways, all right. My throat hurts now.
So yeah, we're gonna be
Right.
talking to my girlfriend who watched his anime, somewhat because of me.
Only because of you.
Yeah, pretty much.
You were kind of interested in it
I
before
might have
me,
started
though.
watching it
She saw
later.
L, and that's what got her
fell
in.
in love. Yes, just like me.
Yeah, so like that's how most women of your species fall into the anime realm. Just they see L and for some reason instantly get absorbed
I'm
in.
guessing.
I mean,
that's
some
what
of them
happens.
see women and get into it. That Yuri stuff.
I need to find more of those.
There's a whole demographic of them. Have fun.
How do I find this?
I don't know.
Twitter.
All right. Wait, I don't want them from Twitter. I've seen Twitter.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. You do whatever you want, bud.
All right, I will. I'm gonna go use your restroom real quick, and I'm gonna.
You can't do that.
What do you mean? You said do whatever.
You're
I want?
banned from the bathroom.
Then I'm gonna take an orange, core it out, put it in the microwave for about a minute and 30 seconds.
And then what?
Use it.
Okay.
So
What do you mean? I mean eat it. How else would you use an orange that you microwave?
Let's
Boom.
get back on topic. All right. So we're talking to
Maya.
Maya.
Dang.
Your username is too much like your actual name. It's close enough where I want to say your actual name. And
So Makabe, how's it going?
All right. So, questions. Trying to come up with my head.
So you know how there's a complete anime demographic that's
Yeah.
for girls called shoujo?
Yes. Do you like those?
So she started out with say the name of the anime.
What's the first
Death
anime you
Note.
watched?
Death Note.
That's not shoujo.
I know. I was just mentioning that there was a whole demographic.
All right. So, what? Obviously, the first anime you watched was Death Note. Why did you watch it?
Partially just because it was the first thing recommended to me by Weez.
What
Okay.
was the first anime you saw on your own volition? Oh, goodness.
Did you know of Death Note before you started watching anime? Or no, I said it wrong. Did you know of anime before watching Death Note?
I knew of anime.
Okay. Did you have any interest in watching it whatsoever?
I did. Like, some of it looked interesting. I guess I just kind of didn't know where to start or where to watch any of it.
Okay. And then obviously dating the weirdo that is sitting to my right
Yeah.
got you into watching anime. Why did you want to watch it?
Partly because I liked him and I wanted to know the things he was into.
Fair
and
enough, fair
partially
enough.
because it did look interesting.
So tying her to the chair did work. I'm glad my suggestions come in handy.
You know, usually it works the other way, where the dude will kind of see what the girl likes and do that.
I don't think that's actually what happens.
I don't know. That's what I hear all the time.
Sometimes
so.
that happens. I think it
Sometimes.
happens both ways.
It does happen both
You
ways.
see it in movies more happening the
That's true.
other
yeah.
way. So
Yeah.
I mean, she's getting me to read Harry Potter, so
Yeah.
Yeah, don't trust movies.
things
Movies
are
are
happening.
not.
we're
good
gonna
with
have to
that.
break these two up because Harry Potter's just a no-go.
Harry Potter is like totally fine.
Yeah, just fine.
I don't know. I've almost finished with the first book, and
Okay.
The books are okay. I don't care much for the movie.
All right. Anyways, let's get back on topic.
yeah. This is a Harry Potter podcast.
I'm not gonna
now.
bash Harry Potter on an anime podcast.
Hufflepuff, what
I
are
was-
you?
I was just gonna make fun of you for having glasses like Harry Potter.
Oh wow, I'm blind.
Hey, that's another trait Harry Potter has.
It is.
No,
You've
I
got
took-
so much in common.
I took my glasses off because they were because they were dirty. And I was like, I want to be able to see.
But the thing is, he
I
cuts
realize
his
I
hair and
can't
it doesn't
see.
grow back.
That's
Hey,
true.
What?
Peter.
I said the thing is, you cut your hair, but it doesn't grow back.
Not instantaneously, like Harry Potter's does,
Oh,
because he's
okay.
magic.
Okay.
Hey,
I thought she was making fun of me going bald like everybody else has on this
3 weeks in a row. Let's go.
Maybe I was.
but maybe not an intentional.
You do
Yeah.
realize I
Way.
have the power to cut you out of every single scene in this podcast episode, right?
We have scenes.
That's
I mean, I'll just
that would
leave.
be that would be really
Good point.
difficult. I would be impressed if you managed to do that.
Because
I can do
first,
it.
first you would have to make it into a show with visuals, so that way we have scenes in which we can cut.
Animation, buddy.
Have fun.
Oh my goodness.
Dang.
All right, so
He's just gonna animate the whole podcast just to cut me out.
Yes.
Like from episode 0 all the way on up.
revenge. Revenge does many things to people.
Cocaine is one of them.
All right, so what is some of the anime that you have seen?
Let's see here. Right now I'm watching Code Geass.
Okay, cool.
6 or 7 episodes into that. So far, I'm really liking it.
How's the table scene? Or should that not?
That hasn't happened
yet?
yet.
That's, yeah, okay.
I
You're
think
gonna
that's
be.
season 2, isn't
You're
it?
gonna.
That's season 1.
Okay.
You're gonna have a ride when you get to the table scene.
Okay.
Anyways, continue.
My favorite anime is Steins
I
Gate.
didn't ask your favorite.
I know,
Nice.
but
I want to know the anime you watch.
I know.
There's an order to question asking here.
Yeah.
We have
Sorry.
to pad out the
Sorry.
time.
How dare you tell us your favorite anime?
Dang it, I should have known.
Hold on.
You
Let's
do
hear her
realize I'm
out.
just picking on you, right?
So
Yeah.
Let's hear her out. She said Steins Gate.
she did say Steins Gate.
Yes, Steins Gate's
Okay.
amazing.
So you've seen Steins Gate. We'll
Yes.
get back to your favorite in a minute. You've seen Steins Gate, you've
Yep.
seen Code Geass, and you've seen Death Note. What else have you seen?
I've seen Demon Slayer. I'm watching that.
Okay.
Hunter x Hunter, which is a really good one.
Nice.
I forgot you watched all of Hunter x Hunter.
Most people don't, so.
Oh dang, I'm blanking on the anime I've
I like how
watched.
Weez went
You
silent.
watched Erased.
Oh yes, Erased.
You've also read quite a bit of manga.
I've read Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay.
I started watching it with my brother, but we haven't been able to continue.
Yeah. Makes sense. I've tried watching My Hero Academia with my sister, and that hasn't happened.
Right? It's just like you have trouble finding time.
Yeah, very much. All right, so what manga have you read then?
I've read Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist, Erased. I think that's all the manga I've read. I haven't read a lot of manga.
It's because
You
she
lied to
gets
me,
them.
Weez.
It's because she gets them
She
from
read
Weez.
she read some manga.
You said a lot of manga.
Did I?
Yes.
I
It is
didn't mean
a-
to say a lot.
It's a lot of pages.
I mean, I haven't
Yeah.
even read a lot of manga.
That's true.
Although I have read most of One Piece.
That is a lot of manga.
That's actually not true. I've read a little bit over half of One Piece, which is still a lot of manga.
You want to hear a
But-
fun fact?
Yeah.
I've only ever finished one manga series.
Dang.
Yeah.
I
And
finished.
it was some like soppy romance one.
Nice. But you actually watched you actually read Death Note. You
Yeah.
watched the manga of Death Note before you read the
Okay,
anime of
my
Death Note.
introduction into anime was reading Death Note.
Yeah.
So you started out as a manga fan.
Yes.
Okay. That's more interesting because most people will either have watched Death Note or Full Metal Alchemist and then become
Yeah.
an anime fan. I've never heard of somebody getting into manga first and then reading anime.
I think what happened was me and Weez were just talking about it. I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. He's like, well, I own the manga. You can borrow it. I'm like, sure.
I remember those deals.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
Those were the days.
Those
Okay,
were
so
the
that
days.
makes sense. So, what do you prefer then, anime or manga?
I was just gonna answer you guys.
I think I would honestly prefer manga. Just because,
All right.
I mean, watching shows is enjoyable, but
Yeah.
I think I like reading more.
Okay, that makes sense because you're very much like Weez, where you're more of a bookworm than
Yes.
sit down and watch
Yeah.
a TV show.
You've got a smartphone,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I'll give you an app later to watch, to read manga.
There is a lot of apps to read manga.
Note there, most of them aren't translated right.
The ones I use are well translated. The one I use.
They're okay. The translation's not the best all the time.
I'd say it's pretty alright. I've never had anything that's badly translated. Like I'm reading Baka-Monogatari and that's like perfectly translated.
Oh, nice.
That's surprising
That's-
considering what Baka-Monogatari is.
Yeah, it's just nothing but words.
Better be, yeah, perfectly translated.
All right. So, any other questions from you guys?
Do you prefer the manga of Death Note to the anime, or vice versa? Or do you have any opinion?
I think I would prefer the manga.
Do you think it's better just because you like manga more, or because like the story's better in the?
I do think it's paced better in the manga just because they have more time in the anime. Just kind of at the second part, just it went too fast.
It did kind of rush the second part.
Yeah, I hear that a lot from a lot of new anime fans, and even seasoned anime fans as well.
Yeah.
For some reason, the second part on most shows actually get like rushed way too quickly.
Yeah.
I feel like Death Note, they knew the first half was really, really good.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey, we'll just quickly get through the second half.
Right.
Yeah, they kind of did that with the second season of Promised Neverland, where they went through like 100 and some chapters in like 11 episodes.
Big yikes.
Another anime I've seen is Bakano, and me and we started Promised Neverland.
Okay.
We did start Promised
Cool.
Neverland.
We watched like 2 episodes of that, and I don't remember a lot of what happened.
Well, there's a lot that happens in the 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Like,
the first episode's insane.
When do they meet the demons? Is that
It's
episode
the
3?
end of the first episode is when
the
they
end of
find
first
out
episode.
what's going on.
So there's a lot that happens in the first 2
Yeah.
episodes. So cool.
It's crazy.
All right. So you actually have not seen or read that much anime then.
Yeah.
So how do you feel looking at otaku culture and weeb culture as a whole then?
I'm not sure.
Wait, hold on. First, what is your understanding on the otaku and weeb culture?
Yeah,
Let's
like-
start there first.
When you hear somebody talk or say that they're an otaku, what do you think of that person? Not of that person, but how do you think that person
What a
is? What's your mental image of that person?
First, could you explain what an otaku is?
Okay, so
We can actually look up the definition of that really quick.
an otaku is someone who enjoys. Well, there's different terms for both America and Japanese. They mean
I know.
different
I'm
things.
just looking up the.
It's so weird because there's words like otaku and weeb, and they're kind of synonymous and kind of different.
Well, weeb is mainly for America.
Yeah.
Japan just uses otaku. Basically, our version.
Weeb is like an offensive term. It's supposed to be.
Well, otaku is supposed to be an offensive term too.
Yeah.
So, like, otaku over here is okay. People are okay with that. Weeb is the offensive one.
yeah.
Yes.
But
So,
over there, they have no clue what weeb
Japan
means, as far as
uses
I'm aware.
otaku because it means obsessive interest.
Yeah.
So I guess when I say otaku and weeb, they are the same thing. So yeah, we can just go with. What do you think of weebs?
Well, becoming one myself, I don't think they're that bad.
What do you think of someone who is obsessed with anime? Like, when you hear that, what do you think of them?
I'm not really sure.
When you see my brother, and you stare into his soulless eyes,
I just
what do
think-
you think of him?
I think he's retarded.
All right, there's our answer, ladies and gentlemen.
I have to cut that out.
Why?
You can't say retarded.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
It's been okay for like a
Dang
whole
it.
week.
Okay,
What?
Yeah.
They changed it?
Pretty much. People say retarded now, and it's not offensive. It was a couple years ago.
As far as I know, I just read the terms of service and you can't say it.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
on Spotify or
Yeah.
podcast? Oh, dang.
It's considered offensive language.
Weird.
I don't know. I'll leave it in. I don't give a crap.
Well, we'll just bleep it out and just
Sure.
have my voice say
Dumb,
like
dumb.
mentally impaired.
Well, actually, what people are getting mad about is retarded. People thought they were meaning somebody was mentally impaired
Yeah.
or they were autistic.
Mm-hmm.
And really, what people use retarded for.
that was dumb. Why you do that? You retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like that was a stupid thing to do. Like they use it as more that meaning
Yeah.
than calling somebody
Because
autistic.
it used to be like a condition. I think it still is or whatever.
It's called mental
but-
in the
retardation.
old times
yeah,
when
but
they,
they changed it. Now it's usually on a spectrum of autism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's why.
maybe
Alright.
autistic is offensive now. I don't know.
Man, I use both of them. I don't
I
care.
don't know.
I didn't mean it in an offensive way. I just mean he's weird. But I mean,
That's very offensive, I'm sure, to your brother.
No, it's not.
He wears that with pride. He
He's
does
got-
many a stupid
He's
things.
got the SAO poster. I think he's fine.
All right, so how do I explain this? I'm trying to get a certain answer out of you. I'm not like wanting you to judge people on it. I just want to see looking out. So you're becoming a weeb, right? You consider yourself becoming a weeb. You're getting into anime, manga, the culture like that. Before you got into it and you started just looking at this stuff, what did you think of a person that was obsessed with anime? How did you see that person from the outside? Did you find it weirder somebody being obsessed with a foreign media compared to somebody saying being obsessed with video games?
I didn't think it was that weird. It just seemed like something that they like this, so
Yeah. Okay.
that's their choice.
Can you grow a neck beard?
What?
Can you grow a neck beard?
No, I'm a woman.
I'm sorry, you can't fit in with the culture.
Yeah, neck beards are required.
Dang
You
it.
can't be a super otaku weeb.
Yes.
Can you live in your mother's basement?
No.
Do you guys not have a basement?
We have a basement, but that's where my parents' bedroom is.
Okay, that doesn't change my question.
Her mother lives in her mother's basement.
Dang, that's some Inception crap right there. All right, that's kind of the answer I was trying to find. Is you didn't think anything different, so you weren't kind of deterred from looking at somebody that say went to like pre-releases for like comics and stuff like that, right?
No.
So you weren't the type of person that was like, I'm not sure if I want to be a geek or a weeb or something like that. You were just like, oh, okay, they just like that stuff.
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
So you weren't offended. That's a good word
No.
for offended
I
by
always-
the typical stereotype of them.
I guess I always kind of did find them interesting just because they were different. And
Okay.
I like different, so.
Makes sense,
What-
which is why you're dating well,
Yeah,
that thing
yeah,
next
pretty
to me.
much.
Yeah.
What was your exposure to the culture?
It was very little because my parents were pretty conservative in what they let me watch.
That's what I
growing
figured.
up. So
Hey, same.
Yep.
now I'm just like going crazy.
Hey, same. Although I think I've taken a couple 2 steps a little too far. So.
Now, why is Steins Gate your favorite anime?
That's a good question.
I think I just really like the story and like the emotion of it. It's just it's really good and it kept me interested basically the whole time and just yeah.
Dang, that's deeper than my answer. I just watched it because of curiosity.
I mean, I was curious too. I think actually I did watch Steins Gate on my own volition.
Did you?
I did.
Nice.
Have you seen Steins Gate 0 and or
I
the
have.
movie?
I have seen 0. I haven't seen the movie yet.
All right. Now you need to watch the movie and then watch them in the order in which I recommend in episode 54 of the podcast.
Oh yeah, where you have
You're
to
not
like
accurate on that, right? It's actually 54.
Go look.
you have
I'll
to
look after the episode, okay?
yeah, you have to like watch the episodes of Steins Gate 0 that happened during the episodes of Steins Gate.
You need 2 monitors
The
for
way
this.
he suggests the watch order, you need like 2, maybe 3 monitors.
But it's beautiful and worth it. It makes you cry every time, I promise.
The weird thing is, the website I watch anime, it has Steins Gate dubbed, but it has 0 subbed.
It's because 0 came out in 2019.
So if I watched it in
Or
the order
2018,
that
one of
you
the two.
recommended, I would be going back and forth between dubbed and subbed, which would be kind of weird.
I've done that before. It's not so bad.
You could just use the website I recommend. Opt out of dubbed entirely and watch the superior subbed, so that way you can get Hoin Kyom,
Subbed is
mid
superior.
scientist.
The dub isn't bad, but subbed is so much better.
Subbed
It
is.
is.
It's almost like the dub is like an A tier and the dub is like a triple S tier.
Right?
So wait, if you watch an anime, what do you watch it in? Like if you had a preference, do you watch it dubbed or subbed?
I would prefer subbed.
Alright.
Okay.
Reasoning?
Scientist.
I think just because it's different and I like to hear the Japanese voice actors and stuff.
She did listen to a lot of K-pop when we found her.
That is
Yeah.
true.
That is true.
That's something I found very interesting about you. Is you listened to BTS
Yes.
before you watched anime.
She listened to Baka-Talk Studios before it was a thing. Let's
BTS
go.
is really, really, really
I know it's
popular.
really popular. I just never met a person that listened to BTS
Mm.
before Well, anything really. Like you what? That's like basically your first Asian experience, right?
Yep.
Was BTS?
Asian experience.
That's your first Asian experience.
I know that's a weird way to say it, but like
That
no,
sounds
actuality,
like on
that
like a
is-
travel brochure, just like
Yeah.
ignite your Asian experience.
it sounds like one of those cruise commercials from the
Yeah.
90s.
More like 50s. Embrace your Asian experience.
50s, that was U-boats, buddy.
No, that wasn't U-boats. That's Germany, bud.
Oh yeah, we didn't invade. Wow, that was a really stupid thought that went through my head. Why the heck did I think we tried invading Japan?
I mean, we didn't try. We succeeded in 1945. But that's beside the point.
As the Code Geass Bridge said, like, wait, what was I thinking about? Something about Japan. We're taking over Japan.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, basically, what do you think of, like, what makes you want, like, obviously you like anime, but what's some of the aspects of anime that you like over other medium?
I think a lot of the times it's like the art style and the way Japanese is, just the way they tell stories and the animation, and a lot of their, like, in an action anime, the fights are really cool and the dialogue is usually pretty good in maybe like a romance anime. So I think it's just like the way it's different from other mediums.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
What's your favorite, like, animation style that you've seen in an anime? And why is it Mob Psycho?
I forgot I've seen Mob Psycho.
Why is it Mob Psycho?
Mob Psycho is a trip.
Mob Psycho is a trip.
Especially if you're tripping on something. Which I may or may not try one day.
It's a great one to eat those, like, hot ball things and eat some broccoli. That's how you experience it.
Fireballs and broccoli?
Yeah, those little hot ball things that what's his name eats, Reagan, and then some, like, vegetables like broccoli.
Oh, I thought
and
you were
stuff.
talking about Fireballs as cinnamon whiskey drinks.
Nah.
Boom.
I was gonna say I could get wasted and watch Mob Psycho. That sounds amazing.
You trip over your own feet all the time, Boom. What do you mean?
I don't trip over my own feet. I trip over my left foot.
Exactly.
Who trips over everybody else's feet?
Nah, they usually get out of my way.
Yeah.
Except me. I like tripping him.
Yes, you do. You've tripped me way too many times. All right, so
So is Mob Psycho your favorite, or do you have
Yeah.
a favorite animation style, or just animation, like, in general?
I don't think so. I would probably have to pay more attention to it. But
so wait, you watch the anime, but you don't pay
Okay.
attention to the anime?
I don't really think about, like, the animation a lot
Yeah.
when I'm watching it. But, like, if me and News will start talking about it, then I'll, like, think about it. It's like, yeah, this animation's pretty cool, but asking me my favorite, I'm not really sure.
Okay. So you've seen Demon Slayer.
Yes.
Would you say Mob Psycho is better than Demon Slayer?
I don't think so.
Okay. Would you say Demon Slayer is better than, say, Erased?
I'd say so.
Okay. So it sounds like you really like Demon Slayer animation.
I do.
And it might be your favorite.
Would you say Demon Slayer is better than Steins Gate animation?
That's pretty easy because Steins
Yeah.
Gate animation is good, but it's not
Right,
definitely
yeah.
known for its animation.
Yeah, Steins Gate isn't animated the greatest. So, yeah, I'd say, like, the best animation I've seen is Demon Slayer.
Okay. That's kind of what I figured was going to happen.
I think Steins Gates and Death Note, their animation isn't really that great.
It's not
but
meant to be good.
It's perfect for the series.
Yes.
Right, yeah. It fits it really well.
It
Yeah.
has to be grungy and kind of dark,
Yeah.
just because that's the way the shows are.
And
Are you guys debating animation based on how bright it is, or?
What? No.
Oh, okay, I was about to say because you said it had to be grungy and dark. I'm like,
basically,
man.
if Demon
No, there's
Slayer,
some really beautiful dark shows, but what I'm
I was about
saying
to
is
say.
they purposely don't focus on the details. That way you can watch the
Right.
dialogue.
They focus more on the story and not on
Right.
the fine
Yeah.
details.
which is what a lot of shows do. But then you get shows like Demon Slayer, or I'd even say Vivi Fluorescent Eye Song. Those were really high animation budgets where they're meant to be eye candy more than actually like story. Like the stories are really good in them, but that's not necessarily like what's going to be winning them an Emmy or anything like that.
Yeah. What's so crazy about anime is that there's anime like Monster and Death Note and Steins Gate where they have this like they're kind of like realistic-ish styles.
Yeah.
They're not meant to pull your attention in that way. They're very focused on like their plot and the drama and everything that's going on. Then there's like Demon Slayer and like the big shonens where a huge part of their appeal is like big flashy colors and like crazy excitement and stuff.
Yes.
And then there's like the weird shows that kind of like just kind of mess with you because they're so weird, like Madoka Magica or whatever.
Yeah, Madoka
Or
Magica is one of those.
Use their art style to like pull you into a false sense of like this is what the show's gonna be like, and then
Yes.
just mess with you.
Another one that is like that is School Live
Yeah.
or School Live, because you have this bright, cheerful surroundings,
Yeah.
and then as soon as basically once the main character's mental image collapses,
yeah.
it immediately goes into this dark, dingy art style.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the characters themselves change.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like
That's really
way
cool.
darker. So
Attack on Titan has its own style. Where
Attack on Titan threw me through like 12 baseball fields worth of basketball hoops because they had the same like animator for like the first 3 seasons, and then Studio Mappa
then they
changed it, and it's like they went so close to like being JoJo art.
Yeah, it
It's
is
insane.
weird.
Have you seen those comparisons between the original anime
I
style?
haven't yet.
Oh man, they're insane.
Well, I'm gonna watch through like all of it right now, so I'll be able to see like how it changes.
Oh
'cause
yeah, for sure.
I'm sure it might change a little bit between seasons, but it probably stays pretty consistent.
I forgot you're not watching the latest season. So
No, yeah, I'm still in season 1. I need to
forgot
get
that.
through it. I have like 70 episodes to go.
75.
Yeah,
I think
like
it's-
the horror shots of like their just complete like terror and everything, especially in the first season, is crazy. Like how it just zooms in on their like face and they just look awful. It's like it's really interesting, but it also doesn't have like a super serious art style either. It's kind of weird. Like it's pretty anime-ish, but it's also not like
it doesn't have the
not like crazy.
It
but
doesn't
it's-
have
it's
switching
weird.
to like
It's, in
chibi
between.
art,
Yeah.
but it does, like you said, it has that anime art style where physics aren't the center attention of the
Yeah.
art.
It looks a
So-
little more anime-ish than like Death Note,
Yeah,
but it's more like grounded and serious, so
right.
it's interesting. It all works. All I know about Attack on Titan from the manga is that the manga artist isn't very good, so they improved it a lot in the anime. And
I don't know.
Like,
I've seen a lot of the art from
I
the
heard-
manga, and it looks really
I heard
good.
he got better as he went.
Yeah.
Like the first couple things, he's like not super great, and then by the end, it's like, oh, this is really good.
I have noticed that the main comparisons they make between the manga and the show is only in season 4.
Yeah.
Season 3 and 4. So it's like,
They're like, this is amazing.
kind of want to see season 1 manga.
Yeah.
They had like the first couple volumes of at least the first volume of Attack on Titan at Meyer once.
Yes.
I saw.
They had a box set which was like volume 4 through 8 or something, and then they had a couple individual mangas, and it sold out within like a week.
At that one
Dang.
bookstore, they had the colossal edition. It was like this giant.
Those are
book.
cool. I kind of want to get those.
That does.
I don't
look
know where
really
I'd store
cool.
them though.
I know they're so big.
They're like literally
won't-
2 foot tall.
They like won't fit on a bookshelf. They're
Yeah.
ginormous.
They actually had that with it was X-Men Giants.
Oh,
The
that's
super
cool.
sized comics is cool. All right, I was trying to figure out where else to go with this. What else do you guys want to ask her?
Do you have other interests that are similar to anime but aren't quite anime, like
Yeah,
comic
what
books?
do you like? How
TV
did you get
shows?
into geek culture? Because obviously you like geek culture, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
I think my first introduction to geek culture was the video game Legend of Zelda.
Nice. The original?
Not the original. It was Ocarina of Time.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Because my brother was playing it, and I was watching him, and at first I didn't really care, but as I kept watching it, I just started liking it more and more, and
Nice.
then got completely obsessed with it.
Okay. So have you played the rest of the Zelda games?
I've played a few.
Okay.
My favorite Zelda game is Skyward Sword.
That's a good one. Have you played like Twilight Princess and stuff
I
like that?
haven't, but we own it, and I want to play it.
Okay.
Then why haven't you?
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Because, I
You've been
don't.
too busy watching anime.
probably hanging out with you.
Yeah.
You sucked her life away.
Bo.
Yep.
Good job.
Yay.
Because even though I like video games, I don't play them a lot.
Yeah.
Because like I can't play them hours on end. I can get bored pretty easily. Just gotta have to go do something else.
That makes sense. What?
Nothing. I just made a click noise with my Demon Slayer
Dude,
thermos
my
thing.
chair has been squeaking this whole podcast episode. I'm
It
pretty
was,
sure
it
that
was
click
just
isn't
kind of a
gonna
loud
be-
noise. It's like this.
That barely registers on the audio.
He's gonna pick the mic.
Please don't do that. All right, so you like Zelda. Do you play any other video games?
I play Minecraft.
That doesn't
Some.
count.
What do you mean that doesn't count?
Minecraft
That doesn't
is just
count.
Legos.
Everybody plays Minecraft.
Not everybody.
Everybody plays Minecraft.
Not everybody.
Basically everybody.
Everyone
Yet.
has played Minecraft.
Yes.
Really, go tell that to the kids in Africa, Wheeze.
Yeah, they've played Minecraft.
How do you think they build their huts?
It's not Minecraft. That's just
It's Minecraft in
common
real
logic.
life.
No
Yeah.
one who's actually played Minecraft would actually make a house out of dirt.
What if you dig a hole in a hill and make your house from that?
That's just what the Africans do. And the dwarves. But the dwarves do it in a cool way that style it.
I mean, that's actually a building technique.
It is. I use it. I turn the mountains into my towers like the dwarves.
What, in real life?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, in real life. I've
Don't
taken
build
over,
in real life?
I've taken over the Appalachian Mountains.
I don't even think you could drywall.
What do you mean? I can drywall.
Have you drywalled
Yes,
before?
I've drywalled. I've drywalled. I've put in insulation. I've done some electrical.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's like, I've dried a wall. He's got like paper towel. He's just like wiping it on the.
No, I use a hair dryer. I'm not stupid.
Okay. So you don't really play very many video games. You watch anime and read
Yep.
manga.
Yep.
What else do you do for free time?
I'll read a book that's not manga.
How dare you?
Reading books, nerd.
You're not allowed to do that.
What kind of books?
That was the most awkward reaction I've ever seen from her in my life. Just
What kind of
what? Her eyes lit up. It's just like, wait, Pyrolis can read?
What do you mean? I read light novels. Like, that was the thing that actually got me more into anime. Because I watched...
I know that. I was
Yeah.
making a joke.
I'm literate.
You're illiterate.
I'm literate.
The only reason you read manga is because of the old eyes.
No, that's not true. You can't see those.
You're reading the wrong ones then.
No, the light novels. You can't see those in the light novels.
I was talking manga.
Oh. I don't like the opie pig.
He's blind when he reads manga. Just these words.
All right.
Put my thumb in front of it.
All jokes aside, so you read books. That's cool.
Yep.
What type of books? What's your favorite type of book?
My favorite type of book would have to be fantasy.
Okay. What's your favorite fantasy book? And if you say Harry Potter, I'm kicking you out.
Say Twilight, I
Harry
swear.
Okay, good.
I will never read
Is Twilight
Good.
fantasy? I know it's got vampires and werewolves.
It's fantasy.
It's like
Really?
50 Shades of Grey. Different kind of fantasy.
It's just a dream.
Life is but a dream.
I wish.
Okay, my favorite genre is fantasy, but my favorite book series is more just fiction.
Okay.
It's called Conspiracy 365, and it's more of a thriller.
Yeah.
So do you believe that JFK was actually shot by Oswald? Or do you know for a fact that the angle is not proper and that is not logical, nor will that ever happen, or could that ever
JFK
happen?
was assassinated by Abraham Lincoln. What are you talking
Obviously.
No comment.
Who was assassinated by weasels?
I also might not be looking at you while you're talking. That's because I'm adjusting things.
That's okay.
Because I noticed you were talking, and then I looked away from you to adjust something. You stopped talking.
They just started talking.
Oh, okay.
So
He's adjusting it an hour into the podcast. It's okay.
Well, I have to live mix sometimes, especially when I have hosts on, because I don't have the sound profile locked in.
All right. I
So
gotcha.
what is this book?
Yeah, what is this book? It actually sounded interesting. I wasn't trying to ignore you.
it's kind of a lot to explain. It's about this kid who
Most books are about kids. That's not hard to explain.
on I think it's his 16th birthday.
Most kids are 16 at one point.
Oh, I know this series actually.
That was a lot of information to go off of.
Well, I do know the series. It's about this kid, like he lives in Florida or something, and then his he gets in trouble with the FBI and he has to run away from him.
Dude, you're
and
just
his
thinking of
mom-
Florida Man.
No, isn't it Florida or is it a different state?
He's in Australia.
Is it Australia?
It's Australia.
I want to say I've read this because like my mom gave me this books and I got it's like they go by month, like the first month, second month. Yeah, and then like I had up to like May. Then I didn't have any more.
I have all of them.
Nice.
They're so good.
Yeah, that's a good series.
You and the freaking book nerd. I'm like, oh yeah, I've been reading Eragon. It's like this weird old fantasy. And you're like, yeah, I read all of that. And he just remembers the entire plot. I'm like,
Yeah.
I have never met anyone who has read Conspiracy 365 before. This is great.
I mean, I remember I read it when I was like 12, so I remember the kids. I think it was like Austin or something weird.
You
like
also
that.
read Aragon when you were like 12 and you remember the whole storyline.
They had
so.
dragons. How could I not?
His name was Callum Ormond.
I knew it was something weird.
So, Conspiracy 365, and you said it goes by months per book. So there's 12 books in the series?
Yes.
Okay.
that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the series by, what's that guy's name? He made Red, Green, Blue.
Oh, Ted Decker?
Yeah. Kind of how he did his weird naming convention for his books.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't think you've ever told me about this.
I have.
Oh, maybe I
You
just
just don't
tuned
listen
it out
well
and was
enough.
like, eh. But like, so it takes place in each month, so it goes by like a time frame. So it's kind of like those movies or whatever, where like the time in the movie is like real time.
You're thinking
pretty
of the
much.
TV series 24.
There's
Yeah.
30 chapters per book
Which
to
they-
represent the days.
Dang, they should do stuff like that more often.
So does each word represent a minute?
No, a second.
Each letter represents a millisecond.
The seconds move as though they're seconds.
What happens when you have a period?
You just take a breath.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, basically the whole outline of this series is there's this big mystery surrounding his family, and he has to find it by his 16th birthday.
But I thought he said he was 16. That's kind of hard to do.
Okay, he has to find it. He has to. At the beginning of the story, he's 15, and
Yeah, I figured that. I was just
Yeah,
making
okay.
a joke.
It's just
I
like,
like making stupid jokes that make people go
it starts out and it's his 16th birthday, and then they give him this thing. It's like you have to find out this thing by the time you're 16.
Well,
what
I am
the
dead.
crap?
by the end of the year that he turns 16, he has to find this secret, and it gets him in trouble. But so he has to dodge like the government and other people trying to get the secret, because apparently it's supposed to make him rich when he finds it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's just over the course of the year, him just trying to find it, and he has a couple friends that help him, obviously, because who's gonna leave a protagonist alone?
Is
So-
his
True.
family
That's
dead?
cool.
No,
Okay,
So he's not an orphan.
no,
So he's not Batman.
he's not Batman.
Okay.
interesting.
I still think more crocodiles and kangaroos should have attacked him. He's in Australia, for Pete's sakes.
That should have
was
been the
a-
whole plot of the book.
There's a game. There's an old, I think it was Super Nintendo game. Maybe it was Atari, where you're like exploring like the jungle. I think it was like supposed to be Africa, and maybe it was Australia or whatever. And all you fought was alligators.
Old games, the bane of fighting in old games are birds.
Yeah,
Birds
you had to fight
suck.
birds as well. Oh, and the old Super
Birds are
Nintendo
the
Star
worst.
Wars, fighting the weird
Yeah.
like
Those stupid
the
bird
birds things.
And Ghosts and Goblins. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm doing fine, wiping out these goblins. This game got easier as I went along, and it's like bird death.
Yeah.
He's pecking me from the sky. Oh no. It's not like I could have a gun or something to stop him.
Me and Terry from your other podcast.
Yeah.
Look behind you, which you can find on all the podcasting platforms. He came over one Sunday and we played that game for like 5 hours straight. Played Ghosts and Goblins, just trying to get past the stupid birds.
You guys were also switching who was playing like every
Yeah.
death though, so which obviously you're not going to get very
It
far.
has checkpoints though, so you would like get to this checkpoint and then just like keep going from the checkpoint.
Yeah, but the
There's,
problem
like,
is when you switch, you're not gaining motor skills as fast.
yeah, that's
So
true.
like Ghost and Goblins and stuff like that were all about motor skills, like being able to time jumps
they're
and
so
attack.
hard.
So
They're impossible. You on screen this thing and it just kills you before you have any time
Yeah.
to react, and then you just have to remember like there's a thing there. I have to like press the button as soon as I walk.
well, the
here.
birds, especially in Ghost and Goblins,
Yeah.
just went so
Just
fast.
meow.
It's just like, what the heck am I even supposed to do? Half the time you wouldn't even have the proper weapon to defend yourself against them.
Yeah.
You'd have like a stupid throwing weapon or something, and it just wouldn't even hit them.
Yeah.
All right, so you like books. It sounds like you're more of a bookworm.
Yes.
So you're definitely not a gamer or a weeb in the sense that just watches anime.
I
Yeah.
told you, women in this genre
She-
do not exist.
She does like older games though. Like
I do. Okay,
we just played Uniracers.
that's a great game. Okay,
Uno racers?
Yeah.
you just race
Wow.
unicycles. It's
Yeah.
amazing. But okay, actually, I think my first introduction to like the geek world was I grew up on Super Mario Brothers,
Okay.
so it was like the original one, and just all those.
So you played the regular NES.
Yes, I never played on the regular NES. We have a Super Nintendo.
Okay, so you played in the original consoles then.
Yeah,
So okay, that makes sense. That's cool.
we did have an Atari. I think we still have it. So
Does it work?
it does work.
Wow.
Is it work?
It's a lot of work.
Whoops.
It's okay. You guys have all mispronounced some. I was just able to say yours.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, of course you'd pick on me. That makes sense.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's because I tried to pick on Weasley, but then someone else picked up. When you're going through this, you might find you start to say something, but then get cut off.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about some of the modern anime that you've seen?
Well,
Like, is there any? Okay, I should say it better. Is there any shows that you're interested in watching from the modern, like, era of anime? Because it sounds like you've watched most of the shows from, say,
like 2011.
2011 and older, almost.
yeah. Like the most modern anime I'm watching is Demon Slayer.
Right. And you really like that one.
Yeah, I do.
So have you seen any other, like, do you watch trailers or, like, do you see clips on YouTube or anything like that? Do you really watch YouTube at all?
I watch it some, but I don't really watch like anime.
Okay. So there's nothing that really catches your eye?
Not really. I mean, I am interested in Jujutsu Kaisen, which
That's really good.
I mentioned me and Weez wanted to watch together.
Yeah.
I can't really think of any shows that are coming out that I would find interesting to watch.
Okay.
Are there any like recent shows that you've heard about or something that you want to watch?
Maybe, but I can't really think of any right now.
Okay.
All right. So final question. How do you feel about Evangelion?
Okay, I want to watch it just to see if I'm more on Weez's side or more on your side, Boom.
You're gonna hate the
Okay.
penguin. You're gonna be on my side. Hate the penguin.
That's the only... We figured this out. Did you listen to that podcast episode?
Yeah.
Where we figured out why he can't watch Evangelion?
Can't get
it's
past
just
episode
because of
4,
the
it's the
penguin.
penguin.
Just because of the penguin?
The penguin.
Like, it's not the story, it's not
The
anything
penguin
else,
does
just
nothing.
the penguin.
I mean, that stuff adds to me not liking it, but it's mainly the penguin.
The best part of Evangelion is just the beer can joke.
That was great. They did that in the rebuild as well.
That's great.
Was it the rebuilds? Might have been the end of Evangelion. No, it was rebuilds.
Yeah.
It was rebuilds.
So, my question: what would you do if I got Weez a body pillow?
Of what?
She knows what that is. Oh no.
She has a body pillow.
Of what?
Nothing. It's just a
Just
big
it's just
fuzzy pillow.
Oh,
body pillow.
I mean, I had one of those.
When I say
typically.
body pillow, I mean something else.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
A
Of
pillow
what?
with a body on it.
What if I get him one of him?
We were gonna get him Dio.
I was gonna get him like a collection. Him, Dio, me. You know the words.
Okay.
If
So you can
got him-
change them out.
Yeah.
If you got
Or we
him
can
one
sleep
of
with all
you,
3 of them. You know.
if you got him one of you, I would burn it.
But what if one side was him and the other side was me?
I would still burn it.
Even though he'd be
Yikes.
burning him.
Yes.
So what if?
She'd cut the body pillow in half and just keep the Wee's side.
Yes.
Why?
Because you're something.
Wow.
I am something, yes, but that doesn't explain my question.
See, if you got me a body pillow of me,
Yeah.
obviously I wouldn't be in possession of it for very long.
Yeah, I would.
No, I mean if you got it to me and gave it to me,
There is a
and it
specific
was mine
picture
and I had it,
that I have that I would be putting on that.
that's a pretty grainy picture though.
I can make it better.
Okay. Good luck on it.
I'm more interested to see the body pillow.
We will be we will be selling these on Baka-Talk Studio.com. My face will be covered, but if you want the non-face covered ones, you can.
The only thing that will be censored on it is your face.
is my face. Yep.
Everything else be fully exposed.
And then
Well, there's like body pillows have the 2 sides.
Yeah.
It has the showable side when your parents walk in the room, and it has the unshowable side.
Wait. Oh.
it does. They always do that.
Yes, they do that so that way when you, they do that specifically so when you make your bed, you can just do the presentable side.
But what if you don't want the presentable
funny.
side up?
You're
And
like,
have the degenerate side up and go on with your
So
life.
what if you want to attach it to the ceiling fan?
Why would you want to attach it to the ceiling fan?
Why wouldn't you? What's wrong with you?
I don't
Because
know.
his anime waifus go round, round, round. They
I
go.
like the only downside
Are
would
you
be
okay?
the only downside would be if
Yes.
you turn the fan on, but that would actually be an upside because then you can get like 4 more of them and just have it.
You're gonna make one of those baby. What do they call those? The carousels.
Yeah.
Of just
Yeah.
anime waifu.
and then you just lie underneath it and you like reach up for
Yeah,
it.
like this is so much fun. And then
They
you
all
know
love me.
when I die, I'll have a smile on my face, and people come in. Then we just just come into that, and they'll be like, "Huh, I think I know how he died."
Your arms will just be stuck in the up
Stuck in the
position.
up position.
They'll come and be like, do we want to, we'll make funeral arrangements. Like, let's just kind of put
Let's
him
just
away
light the building
quietly.
on fire and walk back outside.
It's like the one, what was it? The one sketch where like old people die in the toilet, so that flings them into the bed and then drops the Bible on them.
Are you worried about dying while you're taking a dump? Well, we got the toilet for you. The ejecto toilet.
Yeah, that.
Oh, man.
Grandpappy smelled like poo a little bit, but he's just reading the words. So. Hits its target 1 out of 5 times.
And then they show the scene where it just kind of goes into the closet.
Yeah. My favorite one's where he hits like the foot of the bed.
Yes. Just lands upside down. And then the Bible lands right on his face.
I don't know why he died in this position, but he was reading the Bible, so it was okay.
We think he was doing yoga when he died.
He died peacefully.
Alright, so it's all well and good, but sorry, what time is it? Oh, okay, we got a couple more minutes, about 15 more minutes.
Yeah.
We've been doing more hour-and-a-half episodes.
Oh, we have, haven't we?
Yes, we have, because we
Nice.
can't cut them down to an hour anymore.
Sad.
I mean, I could, but Pyrolus wouldn't talk much in the show then.
Well, I wouldn't talk much in the show.
He would just be the whole show.
Nah,
The entire show.
I just cut all of his bad jokes that get us canceled.
So,
Man.
yeah, go ahead.
No, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay,
Just,
man.
say it again.
Man.
Okay,
All right,
there
I'll
we
cut
go.
that out. So.
You suck.
Maya, what's your favorite genre of anime?
And why is it Magical Girl?
I actually haven't seen any magical girl anime.
Neither have I.
That makes so much sense because not a lot of people do. Have you seen Sailor Moon?
No.
Like anything from Sailor Moon?
Nope.
Okay. Do you know of Madoka Magica?
I know of it, and
Card Captor Sakura?
no.
You sound like you're getting more and more desperate here, Boom. Are you
I'm
okay?
gonna force you to watch all these like girly anime just so I'll have an opinion from you and then can be like, yeah, I know about that anime.
Have you seen Kami-sama Kiss?
No.
Aww.
How about High School DxD?
No.
Why do you
Wow,
say
you
it
sounded
like
so
that?
disgusted about that one.
Man, that's a family anime. Very wholesome.
Okay,
10 out of
it's
10.
not as wholesome as Made in Abyss though.
That's-
That is the most wholesome.
That is the
anime.
most wholesome.
But anyways, what's your
Subarashi.
favorite genre?
My favorite genre? I feel like it would have to be something like Death Note, where
So,
it's like
like,
the mind
drama
games.
mystery.
Drama, thriller, mystery.
Yeah.
Psychological.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
All right, cool.
Because
Makes sense. So there's a lot of anime that are psychological.
yeah, I really like the psychological anime too. Because
Right.
it's weird because there's like the super psychological anime, then there's like the super turn off your brain and like power up and punch things anime.
Right.
So
And
One
then-
Punch Man.
No, One Punch Man is
One
like
Punch Man's amazing.
One Punch Man's a comedy though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Comedy anime.
Actually, more turn off your brain would be like Overly Cautious Hero.
Yeah.
'Cause it goes by the notes so easily.
Go like Konosuba kind.
Yeah, Konosuba. I don't know, Konosuba you have to think a little bit too.
Yeah.
Because they have like moral repercussions and
Yeah.
stuff in the show.
It's just a watch
Who
and have
keeps on
fun though.
blowing up my house?
All summer, this idiot kept on blowing up my mansion.
Oh, it's great.
So you like psychological thriller. What was that? Was
Tyrolus
that
is gonna break the
your
chair.
appendix
Oh
falling out?
goodness.
the chair stabilizing bar broke.
Tyrolus broke the chair.
was resting my foot on it. Didn't
Rip.
that.
Oh,
Rip chair.
crap. Okay, I'll get a new one for the weekend.
Sad.
It's like a tooth now.
You broke my chair, dang it.
The chair did it. It wasn't me.
That chair broke, sure.
Yeah, the chair did break.
No, you broke it.
No, it was my foot.
Chairs don't break on its own.
Your foot is still part of you.
It was my foot is not part of me. I can prove that right now.
Are you gonna cut it off?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, hold my foot.
No.
All right, so what's some? I'm trying to figure out like a good question to end this on. I don't know if there's any really good questions.
I have a good question.
Sure.
What anime would you recommend to someone who's never seen anime and wants to get into
That's a
anime?
really good question, actually. If you say Death Note, you're fired.
Death Note's the cop-out answer.
I'm not sure. Haven't really thought about it. I've just been consuming anime.
Well, when you usually consider an anime to start off with, you kind of have to find one that will catch somebody's attention episode 1.
Like, if you were
Right.
to get, like, your sister into anime, what anime would you try to show her?
Well, for her specifically, I think I would recommend something like Toradora.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Have you seen Toradora?
I have.
You didn't mention that before.
There's I also forgot that I've seen Noragami. So,
Okay,
Obviously, I
you've
forced her.
seen more than what I
Yeah.
thought. Then, okay.
Obviously, I forced her to watch my favorite anime.
Yeah.
I need to like make a list of all the anime I've seen because I can't keep track of it all.
There's a website for that.
I can just use the notes on my phone.
Or you can go to myanimelist.com.
My
Yeah.
anime list is so janky, though.
What? What are you
You
talking
use
You're
about? It
like,
works
yes, I
perfectly
have
fine.
seen the second season of Noragami, but I have not seen the first. And yes, I've seen Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 1, but I have not seen Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2.
There are some people like that, though.
Well, you don't like having, especially in long seasons, where you have. Let's see if I could find.
Or the Gintama 2011 that happened between the 56 episodes in Gintama in 2011 that happened between January 2011 and March 2011.
You
Those
don't like
things are great.
having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You don't like having 8 different topics just for watching certain magical
one
index?
show, and then
Inuyasha's one
but
thing.
but freaking like Hunter x Hunter 150 whatever episodes,
Yeah.
all one,
Yeah.
Right.
of course.
Who's your favorite character in Steins Gate and why?
Why is it Kirisu?
Why is it Mayuri?
Why is it Daru?
Would y'all let me answer?
No.
No.
I will.
I think it would have to be Okabe.
All right, there we go. I'm okay with the answer. I was hoping Ferris Nyan Nyan, but that one's acceptable as well.
I mean, Ferris is fine. She's a cool
Fine.
character.
Who's your
Good.
least favorite character?
My least favorite
And
character?
It better be Shining Finger.
It is.
Good.
Yay.
You get high five for that one.
Everyone hates Shining Finger.
All right,
She's the
so
worst.
I do remember this. When you first met Weez, you guys were hanging out together. I remember there's a story where Pyrolis was hanging out with you guys, and he pulled the Daru.
He
Would
did.
you say that slower, please?
Do you
How
remember
did you
that?
feel? Do you remember that situation?
It was like the first date the three of us went on.
I don't. Okay.
You don't remember
was that when you guys just said something and then laughed hysterically?
We
Okay,
went,
you said we were talking about anime or something, and we are like, yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm into really weird things. And then he said, would you say that again but slower?
Okay, I feel like.
he was,
Were we sitting like.
we were sitting on the park bench. It was, Weez was next to me, and I want to say you were on the other side of me?
No,
Wasn't you?
I'm pretty sure I was sitting next to Weez.
I was sitting in the middle between both of you.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yep.
So, yeah,
Were we eating ice cream?
we were eating Arby's.
Oh.
We had gotten
Arby's
Arby's.
is often confused with ice cream. Don't worry about
I
it.
was thinking of like earlier.
I had
that?
gotten a, not the roast beef, but I had gotten the barbecue thing.
How do you remember what you've gotten?
I got the barbecue thing.
What
I remember a lot of things. I got the barbecue thing, got an order of jalapeno poppers. I got a vanilla shake. You got a vanilla shake. You got a vanilla shake. You got a normal roast beef, and I believe you got a chicken sandwich.
Didn't someone also have mozzarella sticks?
Yeah, that was him.
I did have mozzarella sticks. I'm pretty sure I got a beef and cheddar also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I don't remember that situation.
Okay.
Well, that ruins the whole question. So I was gonna say, how did you feel when you saw that in the anime? But never mind.
I thought it was great because, like, I said it. I said, "Can you say that again, but slower?" And he was laughing so hard, but he didn't want to show it, so he hit the back of my head.
I remember when you told me the story, I punched you because I just thought it was wrong that you did that. But
I still don't think so to this day.
It was an awful joke, but it was funny.
yeah. How do you?
oh.
Okay, here's a good. We've been talking about this for last couple months because we've been having weird censorship things come up in news topics and stuff. How do you feel about fan service in anime? From a girl's perspective, I guess, because that's a good way of putting it. Do you think there's too much?
I think so. That also comes from my conservative upbringing,
Yes.
so I really don't think it's necessary.
Okay.
How do you feel about the anime called Free and the fan service on that?
You don't know what free is.
No, I don't.
Do you know Yuri on Ice?
I do know Yuri on Ice.
You do know Yuri on Ice.
How do you
I've
feel
heard
about
of
that?
it, heard the
Okay.
name.
How do you feel about the fan service on that?
Well, she's only heard the name. She wouldn't know about the fan service in Yuri on Ice.
It's nothing but men skating.
He was trying to get you into the thing. Oh, you're okay with this one, but you're not okay with
Yeah,
this
I
one.
was.
Yeah.
There's
Good
nothing
try,
more
but yeah, that ain't gonna
seductive than men
So-
skating.
Obviously, you have a more conservative background
Mm-hmm.
where you grew up more. Well, you just grew up in a Christian household,
Yes.
so obviously there's well-known discrepancies between
So,
Christian and watching
Obviously,
anime. So.
Death Note is just a perfect
Oh, yeah,
lovable
for sure.
anime. It's got references to Catholics. It's got Ryuk,
Which is
God
a
of Death.
Shinigami. Yep.
It's got, yeah. It's got light. It's got a bunch of light pretending to be God.
Yeah.
You know,
Here
you'd
we
love
go.
Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. That's a good, wholesome Christian anime. I think you would adore.
There's
Yeah.
Catholics, there's Protestants, there's Baptists.
There's the good old Georgian Church,
That's the Baptists.
okay. the First Baptist Church of South Carolina.
The Red Cross is even in it.
The Red
You
Cross.
get to watch
is in it.
vampires get shot. Like, what more do you want?
Okay.
All right, it's on YouTube. Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. Look it up.
Oh Lord, please don't.
Please do.
I never planned on it.
Dang it.
What?
You just told me not to.
That doesn't mean you're not supposed to not do it.
See, you tell her not to do it, and she's like, okay, goes home and immediately does it. But then you give her a recommendation. It's like, nope.
How do you feel about super violent animes?
Violence doesn't really bother me that much.
Okay.
Like Baka-No. Did the
Yeah.
violence ever bother you in Baka-No?
Like the
No.
blood, like people's heads being blown off. Stuff like
No.
that. Okay.
Nah, she was like, heck yeah, blow the little twerp's head off again. He can regenerate it.
Okay, so it's mainly the only reason I ask is because there's a difference. There seems to be a difference between how people were raised, obviously, and how they perceive anime in certain ways. So, just kind of a question I ask.
Anime's evil.
Shut up.
It came from Satan, also known as the Japanese.
They did come from Hellfire and Brimstone after 1945.
Yes. Well, no. I mean, that's only one city. No, two
Two.
cities.
2 cities.
We often forget about the second one.
I don't.
They don't either. All right. Well, besides for all the bad jokes, I'm probably gonna have to cut from the show.
So you're more acceptable with blood and gore than you are fan service.
Yes.
Okay.
Reason?
How about language?
I don't like it,
Okay.
but I mean, it's not something that can really be avoided.
Right.
So
Also, when you hear it in Japanese, they're just like, oh,
pretty much.
Yeah.
rude,
Although-
rude version of saying you.
Although most of the anime I've watched has been dubbed, so
You also have not watched mature anime.
yeah.
Like, if you wanted a good feel for what was actually an anime for mature, you'd have to watch Hellsing, DxD, stuff like that. So,
Yeah, I think the most mature thing you've seen is
Slayer.
Baka-No.
Baka-no is mature.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's rated because we watched it on a pirate site.
I
but-
mean, it's
It's the only way you
definitely
can watch it.
rated MA,
Yes.
like whatever the highest is in America
Well,
because
we
of
had
the gore.
ratings for each episode.
oh yeah, we did because it popped up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is rated for this and whatever. Because we were laughing about it sometimes.
Yeah, because it's like TV-13, whatever, and then
Yeah.
the heads get blown off.
At least it's not Goblin Slayer. It's like PG.
That's a good. You like fantasy?
Watch Goblin Slayer. It's about slaying goblins. The first episode is sure to reel you in.
Sure.
You can watch with your sister too, because it's PG.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
your
your
younger brother.
youngest sister. Yeah,
Your family can watch it.
yeah.
Actually, it's
We
PG.
can watch
I
it
did
together.
watch an anime with my little sister.
Which one?
Erased.
So Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised too. I was like, ah.
The whole thing?
From like the 3rd episode on.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, it's not
It's not super
there's
mature.
nothing-
no. Okay, no, it's super mature because it deals with a lot of really dark topics.
How did she
It
feel
does.
about the serial killer waiting for the main character longer than the main character's girlfriend?
Like those dark topics.
I don't think she really processed the maturity of things.
I couldn't
Yeah.
process that either. It's okay.
That's part of it too, of like kids watching something more mature, and then you watch it as an adult, and you're like, "Holy crap,
Right.
this was messed up."
I think
I mean, they explain like how the serial killer like kills her one time by like locking her in the
It
shed
does,
Right.
with the
yeah.
spray bottle and stuff. Like,
There's like the whole domestic abuse thing going
yeah.
on.
So like, I was just surprised.
I
that,
feel like it was-
conservative family. Like,
I feel like it was more for her just spending time with me.
oh yeah,
So
can she read?
some
How well were you
You
able
watched it subbed or dubbed?
dubbed.
Oh, okay, so never mind.
Yeah.
How well can you relate to Erased?
What?
What?
Oh, no one else can relate to it?
I
Uh,
What?
I
Kind of.
Trying to think. I can relate to the blonde-haired kid, kinda.
I can relate to the main character wishing I had more time to do certain stuff.
Yes.
I can really relate to the song.
Oh, all right.
I can relate to the
Who do
main
you
character
relate
being
to?
a struggling artist or whatever he is.
Oh, struggling mangaka?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can all relate to that.
We can relate to the kid who got framed. Because everyone...
No,
Because he like
the 18-year-old that makes the paper airplanes.
Yeah, paper
Oh,
airplane.
I totally forgot about
We
that
can
whole
all make
thing.
paper airplanes.
Yeah.
So relatable.
I made paper airplanes so much.
Yay!
Wow.
Don't tell the police that.
Yeah, they'll be like, you abused this child.
You hung around those kids. We found some X-rated videos in your room. You're under arrest. What?
No, they were planted there by the teacher.
I forgot that was a whole plot.
That
I
was a whole
honestly
plot.
forgot about
Yeah,
that.
there's
whole
a
thing.
ton of mature things in this show.
Yeah,
What the heck?
Yeah. Dang. All right, so it is time's up. Is there anything else that we want to ask? Real
It
quick?
is
Is there anything?
time's up.
Okay, we can go even longer because that's fine. Because I'm actually gonna have to cut some things out of this, so probably
Yeah.
a good 10 minutes or so. But I'm actually gonna be cutting this out right now. So, anyways, is there anything you want to ask veteran weebs?
Not really.
Okay, I figured that.
It's
was
kind of a
stupid
boring
question.
answer, but
Yeah, no, it's fine. That's what this whole thing is. Like, I want to start bringing on more and more friends just to ask what a normal person, like how they get into anime. Because a lot
Yeah.
of times you have these bigger podcasts and these more well-known podcasts, they'll have on professionals, like the
Yeah.
industry and stuff, and like big YouTubers.
And a lot of people are like, I was 5 years old and I started watching Dragon
Yeah,
Ball, and then I found
exactly.
Naruto and Pokemon.
Like, I want to have on more regular people where they're just like, oh yeah, one day I got into it and this is how I
Yeah.
feel about it.
I
and
was
stuff.
subscribed to Pokemon stream, and then I was like, what does Pokemon mean? And then I
And then
found out it
for
has something
2
to do with
days-
Pokemon, and then I watched the Pokemon anime.
Oh, I was gonna go for the 2 days she became a VTuber. I got into anime just from that.
I feel like that's something my brother would do.
I still find it funny that Pokemon became a VTuber for 2 days just to try to get more money.
Yeah. I think that's most American VTubers, not
Yeah.
gonna lie, because they start as Twitch streamers and all of a sudden, oh, hey, everyone likes VTubing. Mask.
People seem to like get it just to get it, and then they're like, I have a VTuber avatar I can
Okay,
use
yeah.
for things sometimes.
There are people that were streamers and then got into VTubing because they can become a character
yeah.
compared to being themselves. Because a
Yeah.
lot of people like entertaining people,
Yeah.
but they're themselves. I know I said that wrong. They're boring. Like they
Yeah.
might be fun to like. They might have jokes and stuff, but they're pretty boring overall. But if they can get into a character and they can character act, then they're a blast to watch and entertain
Yeah.
people.
My favorite VTuber, I've only seen him once in like a 10-second clip, but they're like, okay, guys, I'll be back. They take off the headset, set it down, and the character just drops dead. It was great. I was
You
like, "All right,
guys,
that's it."
I think her name's Miku or Mika. She's one of the first VTubers. She had a full body rig. She's not an actual anime VTuber. She had more of like a digital avatar. But she did this one stream where she showed her stream what it was like to take off the full bodysuit. And it looked like a horror movie thing because she took off the helmet, so the head started going haywire, and then she started taking off the full sensor suit, like through the stream, and like the character started like folding in half, and the arms like went in every direction, and then she got it to her waist and just stopped and like
Oh my
walked up to the
goodness.
camera. So like this character's like twisted around and like bent in half, just like walking up to the
Nice.
camera.
Subscribe to my main channel.
or else.
Well, no, she had like obviously she had clothing on or anything. It wasn't like explicit or anything. But
No, I
it's
know
just
that. I was just making the joke of the horror thing.
Like, oh, the
Yeah.
horror thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great. It's like the video game things where you like shoot someone into a wall and then they glitch through the wall and the ragdoll physics just
Yeah,
go
yeah.
insane. I'm playing Battlefront, like this game's mature now. If someone's head is caught in the door and their body just like flailing everywhere, it's like
The most terrifying thing is when you're playing an RPG and you're just like going through a dungeon slaughtering people, and then you just hear You're like, what the heck is that? You realize it was one of the characters you killed, like on the upstairs, like clipping through the floor. I had that in Fallout where I killed
amazing.
somebody. I was looking for something very specific in the dungeon. I was trying to find it, so I went back downstairs and I just hear, and I just see this character mold, like teleport through the floor slowly onto the ground. I'm like, huh, that was weird.
Oh man.
Not many games have scared me. However, I did get my brother to play Phasmophobia, and that was amazing.
Ooh.
Because I play, I was like, it's nothing big. I play with them out, they scream. I'm alone in VR. I'm doing fine. I have him play it, and he's like going through the houses and shine the light, and then the door gets on. He's like, what do I? And then like hands go over his face, and as soon as he sees the hands, he takes the helmet, throws it on the couch. He's like, and like buries his face, and the guy's like,
I can
that's
imagine
great.
doing that.
he gets scared very easily. I love it.
I do want to get a horror VR game and just see what it's like. Although
think it's very fun.
I can't play Dead Space. I
I
get creeped out from Dead Space too much.
horror games are very fun for me,
Yeah.
especially playing with other people. Because, like I said, I'll be playing people that are on desktop. They're not even in the game. They're just viewing the game, and they get scared when the door shuts. And I'm like, so where was this ghost thing at? Oh, I see it. Oh, hey, it's not going for me. It's going for that guy. Bye. I'm gonna go up to the attic.
Nice. All right. Well, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Do you guys have any other questions or anything you guys want to talk about on the show? Is there anything you wanted to talk about on the show?
Not really. I just came here expecting you guys to ask me questions and I'd give answers.
Okay.
What are your 3 sizes for the viewers' sake, and not mine?
Don't answer that.
No.
That's a weird size, but okay.
We are just voices on the internet, so all of our sizes are just like 1, 1, 1.
Pixels.
I'm an
We
extra
are
small,
pixels.
so
What are your 3 sizes, Boom? I need to know for certain reasons.
I told you extra small.
Okay. You wheeze?
I actually have it, weirdly enough, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
Why not? Tell me.
No.
What?
Yeah, what?
Why?
I did cosplay, so I was measuring.
Tell me 3
myself
sizes
so
right
I
now.
have the right measurements.
Yeah, to measure your bust, hips, and waist.
Yeah.
Tell me.
No.
Why not?
No. It's like 99.
I know. Okay, in all actuality, I know my shoulder size,
Yeah.
which is like I think it's 50 something inches.
Okay.
Or not 50.
3 yards.
I don't know.
Some super fan's just gonna
I-
be listening to this, making a sketch like, okay, he looks like this.
Of all the description I gave myself, I'm gonna look like that guy from the Goonies. Have you ever watched
Oh my
that?
goodness.
Hey, you guys.
With our descriptions of like, you look like a Peter Griffin or whatever, and then I was looking through the mic, and I don't remember who I compared you to that you looked like to them.
I think it was Peter Griffin.
It was somebody else. I don't remember who it was, but yeah, people are gonna piece that together, and you're just gonna be this abomination. Like,
I actually have very broad shoulders.
Yeah.
I hate it because, like,
What is your shoulder size?
I think it's like 45 or 40 something.
Okay, I'm pretty sure mine is like 49.50.
So if I put
Something
on
like that.
my issue is if I put on like a suit, if I put on a large suit,
Yeah.
a lot of times I have to get certain sizes because
Yep.
my shoulders just are too tight. It gets too cramped, and I can't wear a large.
Same thing for me. Like if I wear my I can't think of the name of the jackets I wear. Not plaid. Denim? Not
Denim.
denim.
Yeah.
cannabis?
No, the denim jacket. Is it denim?
Are you talking about the jean jackets?
You're talking
No.
about
My logging shirts.
The Carhartts?
Carhartt?
No.
No. Oh.
So your jacket.
Why can't I
Oh,
remember?
flannel?
Yeah, the flannel shirts. Wow, I
That
can't
is
remember that.
not denim.
That is not denim. It's nowhere even close to it. A lot of those I have to get like 2 sizes bigger because as soon as I wash them, they'll shrink one size, and then they're already tight in the shoulders.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because they're actually meant for people to move their arms in. But
That's
for some reason, I broke one in accidentally because I didn't know it was too small for me. I just flexed my shoulders, and I felt the whole neck just rip.
That's happened.
Yikes.
Anyways, so
I think this is the end of the podcast.
I think so because that was a really random topic.
Maybe it was ending a long time ago.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
It might get cut back to that point.
Nah, it'll be
We're
fine.
People are just going to enjoy listening to your rant about flannels.
Probably not.
No, we're gonna get a person that likes design, and I'm like, all right, boom, where's flannel? Let's design them like this.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna look like the guy from the Goonies though.
You should take
I
your.
just wear a flannel shirt.
You should take your one character you had drawn out for you, make him have a hipster jacket.
I'm actually probably gonna have a character redesign because was not too happy with that character.
You're a hipster.
I'm a hipster?
You wear
Yeah, I'm a
glasses.
hipster.
You have beanie hats. You have flannel.
Yes.
You dislike gluten.
Yeah. Yes.
He's a hipster.
Well, anyways,
Thank you.
this has been Baka-Talk. You can find us on all the podcasting platforms, including the one you're listening on right
as
now.
well as YouTube.
As well as YouTube, we are Baka-Talk Studios. We not only have this, but we also have episodes of gameplay, I guess. You guys played Tarkov. We also have episodes.
That failed.
Oh.
It's on there, but it has had 0 plays.
So
Nice.
you can
Yeah.
play, you can be the one play. You can give it a like, and you'll be the only like. You can give it a comment, and you'll be the only comment. We'll see it because it's the only one.
The
Yeah.
6% from Vietnam, we love and support you. Thank you.
I will be having a shorter form video coming on YouTube about the Netflix series Arcane.
Nice.
So that should be coming up sometime next week because I was going to do it this week, but then I had to build a deck.
We also have the Steins visual novel
Yep.
playthrough part 1 and 2.
Now that Weez isn't sick, we can hopefully get
We
back
can
to
go
scheduling that.
back and do it again in part 3.
And yeah, besides for that, you can give us a review on Spotify, iTunes, and Podchaser, as well as anywhere else your podcasting platform will allow you to review us. You can leave us comments on Twitter at TalkBaka. You can also email us at askbakatalk@gmail.com, as well as you can also leave, I think you can do comments on a couple different podcasting platforms as well.
You can hit the dislike button on our YouTube videos as much as you want. It will not matter.
We actually had 1 dislike.
Perfect.
Let's go.
It'll only make our videos rise more. Unlike them all.
Please don't, because I'm pretty sure you can go to negatives. Can you go into negatives?
Yeah, you can get negative you can get more dislikes to likes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
does it come up as negative for the creator?
I don't know if it does anything.
I don't know. Maybe it just like automatically strikes your YouTube channel.
That would be
It
fun.
just adds more views and you'll be fine.
Okay.
This guy's got this many views, but like no likes at all. Let's click the dislike button. And we're making money because whether they like or dislike the video, we're still making money off
Yeah,
of
I'm
it.
still watching it.
All right. Well, besides for that, Pyrolus, where can they find you?
Pyrolus 2.
On Twitter.
Yes.
And Weez, where can they find you?
I'm KBW Author on Twitter, and from there you can find me my YouTube channel, KBW.
Awesome. You're also on Instagram?
I am on Instagram, also KBW Author.
Okay.
Just KBW Author everywhere.
Nice. You're lucky. You have such a unique name that you can just do the same
I
thing.
know.
See,
I'm
I
not
tried
sure
doing
KBW
like Sir
wrestling.
Boom, and somebody's already taken it.
Rip.
Yeah. Hey, you're Pyrolus 2, so there's a Pyrolus 1 out there somewhere.
I'm thinking it's me doing it myself. Just I don't remember doing it.
You
Yeah.
don't remember having a Twitter account
I'm
from
gonna-
like 4 years ago.
I was thinking about looking into it, but I don't really want to waste my time.
Yeah. And for our guest, anywhere that they can find you?
You can't find me anywhere. I don't exist.
Awesome.
What's your address so they can send our fan mail to you?
No.
You're our P.O. box now. Good
No.
luck with that.
Her GPS location at all times I got uploaded to this website here. Just send mail to that location.
Hey, it's like the people that are watching Elon Musk thing.
yeah, it's like
Wait,
that.
that's to her house? I put the air tag on her.
No, that's what I mean. I put the GPS tracker on her.
Okay,
So
cool.
that way whenever she moves, the X and Y and Z changes.
So the UPS carrier can be like the carrier from Skyrim and just run up to her. He's like, I got a package for you. Just throws it at her.
I was
runs
more
away.
thinking like GTA where you gotta like track down certain members as they're walking through the city, like follow the hit point.
And then actually run them over.
Yeah.
You'd find me at my job a lot.
Where do you work?
See me, Dr. Pepper.
We're joking. Okay. Well, it's cool having you
wasn't.
on. We might have you on later. I don't know. I'll
That'd
decide
be
later.
fun.
Depends on how well you perform in this video. Damn.
Yeah.
I would enjoy being on here again.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell you what, guys, if you liked having her on, give us a couple likes, and we'll definitely do it again.
Yeah, listen to this podcast over and over and over again, so it has a bunch of views, and then we'll be like,
All
Well,
you
I'm
had
go-
to do was add a woman.
yep.
If that worked, it's not above me. Or, I mean, not below me to actually just have you on regularly.
I'll get,
Honestly, that would be really fun.
I'll
I'll just
get-
kick Taylor. Ah, shoot. I just kicked Pyro's off.
I'll get kicked out. I got replaced by my girlfriend. That would make a great YouTube
That
title.
would.
That's an anime title somewhere.
Yeah.
I got kicked out by my girlfriend and sent to another world.
I was kicked out of the
Oh
guild by
my
my
goodness.
girlfriend.
All right, everybody. It was good having you guys all on, and we'll see you all later.
John.
Yeah.
Bye.